I'm Claudine Ewing. Thanks for joining us on WGRZ+. We know that Bills fans are the most loyal fans across the NFL. And now, a Bills legend is teaming up with a Buffalo-born actor to celebrate all that Bills Mafia really embodies. Joining me now is NFL Hall of Famer Andre Reed, who is working on a new docuseries called Just One Before I Die. Thanks for joining us on WGRZ+.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, guys. Really excited about this.
You should be. You know what Bills Mafia is all about for sure. Now it's coming down to life on the big screen. Tell us why you and Chad Michael Murray, Addison Henderson, why you guys are teaming up for this series.
Well, a couple months ago, I was approached by Addison Henderson, who's Buffalo-born, and his partner, Kevin. I don't know how to say his last name. I'm just going to try. I think it's Polowy. These guys have credits in the industry that they're in the movie industry and in the docu-series industries. They have credits, and they came to me and said, "Hey, man, we want to do this thing about Buffalo Bills fans, Bills Mafia, about the essence of what it means to be part of Bills Mafia and what those fans mean to Buffalo, and we'd like for you to be involved in." And then to bring Chad involved in this, you know, Chad from One Tree Hill, everybody knows Chad. He's a good friend of mine. He brings a lot of talent, and to get an executive credit that I'm going to get from this is really important. And again, it's going to bring out not only around the NFL and the United States, but the world of what Bills fans are about and Bills Mafia and what they're about and how it's kind of like a part of their life. And we want to put that and give them their flowers and put that in a docuseries and, you know, be a part of it and try to get it to Hulu and Netflix and all this stuff. So I'm just excited and very appreciative that they asked me to be a part of this. And we can't wait to get started. And we have gotten started already.
Yeah, I know Addison was really excited about this because, you know, he's lived it, right? And the history that he has in Western New York, too, just when you go down that African-American corridor and then him working on the Marshall movie and doing so many things there. But tell me, what message do you all hope to convey to Bills fans and other football fans with this docuseries?
That, you know, these fans there in Buffalo, it's their life. It's what they live every single day, especially during football season. And then they take it on until after the football season. It's kind of part of their makeup. And I met fans all over the place in different parts of the country. I met fans from Italy, from Germany. They got Bills Mafia there. There's always pictures on the internet about the, you know, Bills Mafia wherever there are. It's a movement. And you know, when I came to Buffalo in 1985, the fans were still the same, but they didn't have a name behind it. And I think they really take pride in this name, the Bills Mafia, and everybody knows it. So we want to put it on the screen and really get the essence of what Bills Mafia is about. You know, from my eyes, from Chad's eyes, and from the fans' eyes. So again, I'm really excited about this. It should be a lot of fun to do. And again, we just want to give the fans in Buffalo their flowers. They deserve it.
That's so cool that you say that. I mean, thinking about you went to what, Kutztown, and then come to Buffalo, and then you go and you go to appear in 4 Super Bowls. Obviously, we know the end result. We didn't win any, but then
and that's going to be a part of it too.
Yeah,
I mean, I think that really kind of is, you know, kind of like the glue to it.
Yeah.
Because every feel-good story is obviously a feel-good story. And then over the years, they've always talked about the Bills. You know, when I was there, we lost 4 Super Bowls. But everybody's like, well, now, you know, we haven't forgot about that. But I think it's really what this city is about. It's about resiliency. It's about never giving up. It's about always coming back. It's about getting knocked down. It's about all those things. And I think that's what we're going to bring to this docuseries is that element of it, too. It isn't always peachy keen. It's not always going to be the way you want. And Bills fans have been through that. And we're going to definitely capture that.
Yeah, and before we get to the timeline, I want to talk about when we say just one before I die. For you, what was it like now that you look back on those years? Obviously, you went through it, but now that you look back, I mean, 4 Super Bowls, even though you didn't win, that's a big deal.
Yeah, and really, as the years go on, I would probably say the last 10, 12 years, fans have really, and people have really changed their thoughts about that and what it means. Because when you're in a moment, it's like, yeah, you guys you lost all 4 of them. But if you step back and look at the whole big picture, there's a lot of guys that played in this league that haven't even tasted one, not even gotten to one, chance to play in one. And when I talk to players, that's really what it's about. It's about getting to a Super Bowl and having a chance to win it. You can't win it unless you get there. So I think that's what we have that a lot of these other teams don't have. And then again, the players that I play with, Jim and Thurman and Bruce and Darryl, Cornelius, I can go on, Steve Tasker, should be in the Hall of Fame. It really brings to fruition really what it means, not only to be a player there, but to be a fan. And again, this docuseries is really going to capture all that.
Yeah, and then with the players that we have now on the team, the Josh Allens and now Coop, right? Who just made one debut, and I mean, already he is like one of the men here, right? We are backing him 100%. He's got it. Is this a docuseries that they need to see or they need to be told about? Because now we have to rely on them. You're going to give us that one before we die. It's up to them.
Yeah, well, I think, you're kind of right in a way. You don't want to put pressure on anybody, but believe me, Josh knows. Believe me, the whole fan base, the whole team knows. Everybody up in the front office knows. You can't tell the story of the Buffalo Bills without the teams of the 90s. And believe me, when they walk in the building every single day, it's in their face all the time, whether they see it or not. And they play for each other, but they know there's a legacy there that they're behind. And they just want to bring one to Buffalo before we all die. And believe me, I've talked to Josh a few times about this, a lot of times. And obviously he's a great quarterback, and Sean McDermott's a good coach, a great coach, as a matter of fact. I think they give him a bad rap sometimes on some of the calls, but every coach does that. These fans are always been with Buffalo, the team, since 1960. And they're not going to stop until they get one before they die. So that's what it is.
Right. And we want to make sure that those guys who played during the Super Bowls, those 4 Super Bowls, the ones who are still alive, we want you all to see that too. You want to experience that. And I'm sure that feeling of excitement you all will feel too. Let's talk about the timeline of this docuseries. When will it be ready so that people can watch it? I heard you say earlier you want to try and make sure it's on Hulu and all of these other streaming services. Right.
Well, we have a talk at least once or twice a week with Addison and with Kevin about this. They're all over the place right now. They're going to different places. Obviously, I will be in Buffalo a lot in the next 6-7 weeks to get content and fan content and all that kind of stuff. But we don't have a timeline yet. But we're working hard to get it done fast. Within the next, 8-9 months. We want to do it right. We just don't want to say, hey, and then just give it in, and there you go. We want to dot our, I's and cross all our T's on this and do it the right way. So really excited about that. And matter of fact, I think I'll be coming to Buffalo at least 3 or 4 more times this year with Addison and with Kevin about this.
Yeah, and you're right. You want to do it right because Bills fans deserve it. The Mafia deserves it. Is there one nugget that you want to make sure gets through in this docuseries? Because as you mentioned back in the day, we didn't call it Bills Mafia. It was like those Bills fans, ripping down the goalposts. I remember that day. But is there one nugget that should be in this docuseries that everybody can relate to? And is there a nugget that people probably don't know but can only come from your eyes?
Yeah, well, football fans are football fans. Fans of sports are fans of sports. But when you put something like this together and you really get to the meat and potatoes of what a fan really is about and how they go about their day and what it means to be a fan of a team, you don't really see that. And I think that's what we really want to capture too. We just don't want people to say, okay, on Sundays, they just go to the game and they show up for the team and they cheer and they're happy when they win and they're mad when they lose. We want to get into the real heart of these fans as people and ask them questions about their lives and all that kind of stuff. And what does the Mafia mean? What does Bills fans mean? What does football mean to them? What does it mean to your family? All these little things I think are kind of the ground, the bottom floor of what this docuseries is going to be about. It is just a fan of football. It's really them as people. And we want to capture Buffalo as a city and what the city means to the team and what the team means to the city. So, again, I lived it. I was part of it. Back then, it wasn't called Bills-mafia. You know, big shout out to Del Reed, who started it, that name. But we're going to do our best to capture what it really means.
That's so exciting, and I'm sure fans love hearing that because, like you lived it, many of us have been rocking with the Bills since the 90s. Many other people, even before that, going back to the days at the Rock Pile. Imagine that, you know, imagine going there, and then now we're getting ready for a new stadium. So this is awesome to hear. I'm sure everybody will be on pins and needles to see when it's ready and watch it. And, you know, because now we have, when the Bills win, it's Victory Monday around Buffalo. And
Victory
everybody's
Monday
smiling.
and yeah, definitely. Well, they got it, you know, November, I always tell the team and I always tell guys that November is such a tough time of year in football because those are games that you have to win, especially the ones you're supposed to win, because that could be, you know, down the road, it could be that 1 or 2 games that get you. So the part of their season right now is really important. I think they got the Chiefs in the next couple weeks, and they got the 49ers in December and all this. They got good teams coming in. So we got to take care of business when we can. So we don't have to, we have to win this and do it. But last year, remember last year we won 6 in a row. Yeah. So, you know, this team's capable of doing it. I think having Amari Cooper there now, he's going to get, you know, got another week under his belt. He's getting a little more comfortable with the offense. Really looking forward to seeing him make more plays.
That's right. It's like 83 did. You took it to the house. We got to 4 Super Bowls, and we are hoping to get one before we all die. Andre Reed, thanks so much for speaking with us. You are the Bills Hall of Famer. We thank you so much for joining us on WGRZ+.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Good to see you guys, too.
Good to see you, too.